Good evening, everyone. My name is Olga, and I reside in Toronto, in Canada, with my family. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to host tonight's Footsoaking session. I'm going to introduce myself and just tell a little bit about how I discovered Sahaja Yoga and about my journey in Sahaja Yoga. I first learned about Sahaja Yoga meditation when I was a university student. I was really keen on learning about Eastern philosophies. It was the time in late 80s, early 90s when there was no much information about it, and I was very keen on reading books on Buddhism and other Eastern philosophies. When I heard about Sahaja Yoga, and I attended first time the class, and we went through the protocol of self-realization or awakening our Kundalini energy, I realized what I couldn't get from the books, the knowledge that I had before. All my knowledge about different ideas about different spiritual moments. It was very theoretical knowledge. It was knowledge from the book. It satisfied my brain. It resonated with my beliefs, with my heart, but it wasn't complete somehow. There wasn't this tangible or experiential part to this knowledge. When I first experienced the self-realization, I didn't feel much vibrations on my hands. I remember that the instructor said, what did you feel? And I remember feeling very peaceful. I remember feeling very realizing that I don't have any thoughts also in my hands. But the experience was, and I decided that I'm going to meditate it. I discovered more and more about Sahaja Yoga and about the depth that it gives you. First, I just enjoyed the benefits of it. I enjoyed the benefit of improved self-confidence. I enjoyed the benefit of improved attention, better memory, of course, easier stress management. You could have a very stressful day. You could have a very busy day. You would come home, you would meditate, you would do Footsoak, and you would feel completely renewed and revitalized. But then I continued meditating, and I realized what was so attractive in Sahaja Yoga for me. I think that the uniqueness of Sahaja Yoga was in the fact that every day, it doesn't matter how many days or months or years you meditate, every day you have this connection with your inner self. You have this connection with the energy, all pervading energy around you. And every single day you learn something new about yourself. You discover new opportunities. You understand better your place in the world. You understand better how you're connected to everything around you, to the nature, to other people. You understand better how, what the purpose, why you're here. You understand better how to better yourself and how to better the world around you. I think that was the discovery that I made that kept me very strongly coming back and back to Sahaja Yoga. And another discovery was that Sahaja Yoga is very universal. being able to see many Sahaja yogis in different collectives. We see people from different cultural backgrounds, people who come from different countries, people who were were born in families who belonged to different religions, people who had completely different beliefs before. And all of them found something in Sahaja Yoga that resonates with them. And this, what they found, is the eternal, something that we all have, and something that we all have in common. This is our spirit. We are all spiritual beings. We all have this subtle body inside of us, subtle knowledge inside of us. And this what Sahaja Yoga helps us to discover every day, every meditation, every Footsoak, and strengthen this inside of us. So this is just a few words about my experience with Sahaja Yoga. I would like to start with the Footsoaking session, and I hope you have all the supplies that you need for the Footsoak. And we need a basin with lukewarm water, unless you're very confident that you need a cooler or warmer water because you had either a very active day or kind of a sleepy and emotional day. We would need a handful of salt to add to the water. We would need a jug with clean water just to rinse our feet after the Footsoak, and a towel. So if we have all these supplies ready, that's great. What we can do, we can just sit comfortably. And before we put our feet, bring our attention inside. We can keep our hands with palms up, close our eyes and our feet, and put our feet on the floor, just keeping the feet a little bit apart so they don't touch each other. And bring our attention inside. We can take a deep breath, hold it a little bit, and breathe out. We can do it a couple more times. Just take a deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out. Now let's bring our attention on our heart. We can place our right hand on our heart and keep our left on the palm, on the lap with the palm facing up. Now in Sahaja Yoga, we use different elements to cleanse our centers, our channels, to help us meditate. We use, for example, with the Footsoak, we use water, an earth element. Salt represents earth in the water. We use air element. For example, we did a few deep breathing exercises now. If you have a candle lit in front of you, then we also use the light of a candle to help us cleanse our centers. We also use ether when we balance our channels. Now, all these techniques work only when our attention is inside ourselves. So we can place our attention on our heart, and this is the place where our spirit resides. So here we can just affirm, I am not this body, I am not these thoughts, I'm not the distraction that might be around me. I'm not my feelings. I'm a spiritual being. I'm a pure spirit. And I'm going to keep my attention inside. Now, with our full attention on our subtle system, we are going to raise our Kundalini energy and give ourselves abundance. Because when our attention is on the subtle system, when our Kundalini energy is awakened, then our hands can give vibrations and we can help our own energy rise. So let's raise our energy. First time for the first channel and tie a knot above the top of our head. Second time for the second channel. And again, we are going to tie 2 knots this time. And the third time for the third channel. And we are going to tie 3 knots. Now we are going to give a protective bandhan to our centers. So the first time, the first energy center, coming over our head and back. The second center, our Svadhisthana chakra. Third center, our Anahata chakra. The center at the base of our throat. Our Agya chakra at our forehead. And the last center at the top of our head, our Sahasrara chakra. Let's try and keep our attention firmly on the top of our head. And now we can put our feet in the basin of water. After we give a few vibrations to the water. So we can still keep our left hand with the palm up and open. We take our right and we do clockwise motions above the water. With our attention fully inside, on the top of our head or on our heart. Let's place our feet into the basin of water. We can continue to be in this very peaceful state with our attention on the heart and on the top of our heads. We would continue to keep our hands with the palm up and open on the lap. And we will pay secondary attention to what we feel on the palms of our hands. As we know, all our fingertips are connected to different centers in our subtle system. And we have all 7 chakras represented on the palms of our hands. So when we feel a particular finger, tingling, numbness, different sensations, which are very individual. We could decipher them later on and work on this particular center. We will start with balancing our left and right sides. First, we are going to put our attention on our left channel, and we use the earth element to absorb all impurities from the left side. So we are going to keep our left hand to receive the vibrations, the energy, and we are going to place our right hand towards Mother Earth, so that Mother Earth could absorb any impurities that are in our left side. First, we could humbly ask Mother Earth to please absorb any impurities, any obstacles from this left side, from our subtle body. We can thank Mother Earth for her generosity, love, protection, and patience, and ask her to forgive us for anything we bother her with. Mother Earth, please absorb all impurities, all obstacles, any negative energies that don't need to be in my subtle system. Please absorb all of this. We can now address our own Kundalini energy, which is part of the all-pervading energy around us. It's motherly energy. It's very compassionate. It's very loving. It's soothing and cleansing. And we can say, Mother Kundalini, please purify this left side. Please remove all obstacles from this left channel. Mother Kundalini, please rise through this left side. Please fill this left side with innocence and purity. Please fill it with pure knowledge. Please make us our own masters. Please give us knowledge about ourselves and teach us how to use it. Please give us joy. Open our hearts. Fill them with love and compassion. Please give us chastity and self-esteem. And if there are any conditionings that prevent our spiritual growth, please remove them. May there be only conditionings that make us better people. We can see what we feel on the palm of our left hand. If sensation changed, if it was, for example, warmer or heavier before and became lighter, or if there is anything, any particular center that we would need to work on during our meditation. We can now move our attention to our right side. We can bring our right hand up and put it on our lap and keep it with the palm up and open. And now we are going to cleanse our right channel. We are going to ask our Kundalini energy to please purify the right side. For that, we are going to take our left hand. We are going to bend our arm so that the palm of our hand is facing backwards with our fingertips towards the sky. Mother, please purify my right side. Please remove all the obstacles, all impurities from this right side into the ether element. We would ask the ether element to absorb all excessive heat, all impurities from this right side and cool it down. Mother Kundalini, please fill this right side with dynamism and spontaneity. Please give me pure attention, a stable attention, strong attention. Please make me a master of my attention so that it may go where I want it to be. Please give me dignity. So we would continue to work on the right side. Mother Kundalini, please purify this right side. May it be dynamic, spontaneous, and pure instrument. Now let's bring our left hand back to our lap, and we are going to bring our attention to the central channel. Mother Kundalini, please purify this central channel. Please allow my attention to be in the central channel. Please rise and connect at the top of my head with all pervading power around me. We can keep our attention on the top of the head for a few moments. And just try not to think of anything. You can just massage the area on the top of your head where our seventh center is, and keep our attention there. And if there is a thought coming into our mind, just say I forgive and let it go, and enjoy the space between the thoughts. With our attention fully on the top of our head, let's open our eyes and rinse our feet. We can dry our feet and just put the basin aside. We can throw the water later. Let's continue keeping our attention on the top of our head. You can just sit straight in a comfortable position. Just try to keep your back straight. Keep our hands with the palm up and open. Keep our attention on the top of the head. And let's raise our energy in the central channel just a couple of times with the full attention on what we are doing. So it's not a mechanical movement, but a moment of our attention together with our hand. We can start at our Muladhara chakra and going up to the second center, Nabhi chakra, and then Anahata, fifth center, our Agya chakra, and Sahasrara. We can bring our attention to the sixth center, the Agya chakra, at our forehead. We can bend our head a little bit down and place our right hand on the forehead. Mother Kundalini, please purify this center. Please remove my thoughts. I forgive any of the thoughts that are coming into my mind. I forgive any of the events that happened to me or any of the people. I forgive everyone and everything. We can now place our right hand on the top of our head and address our spiritual energy. So Mother Kundalini, please give me union with the energy around me. Please give me yoga. We can then place our hand back on the lap. And just enjoy the silence, the space between the thoughts. Perhaps if our attention moves, we can say, Mother Kundalini, please give me strong attention. May my attention be on my spirit. We can conclude our meditation by offering gratitude to this Kundalini energy for supporting us and cleansing us and connecting us with the energy around us and for enlightening our spirit. We can now raise our energy and give ourselves abundance. Thank you very much. If you would like to continue meditating, there will be some music played now, and you can just stay in meditation and enjoy a few more minutes of a very peaceful state. Thank you very much.